You look really great. How far along are you?
Thank you, 36 weeks now.
So birth is right around the corner. What's your birth plan?
A birth plan? I'm just going to the hospital.
So you don't have a plan?
No, I mean, why does it matter if the baby's born healthy?
Well, believe me, birth has lifelong implications, and the care doctors provide is more based on their convenience, liability, and financial benefit. It is not based on science.
What do you mean? Doctors know what's best.
Well, that's what I thought too until I had my first son. I was 4 days overdue and the doctors told me I needed to be induced immediately. So I went in and I was strapped to a fetal heart rate monitor and told that I could not eat or drink or walk around, and unfortunately labor just was not progressing fast enough, and they ended up breaking my water and giving me more Pitocin, and I needed an epidural because the pain was really bad, but the contractions were so strong the baby's heart rate kept dropping. Before I knew it, they told me I needed to have an emergency C-section, and I was taken to the OR. Immediately after the baby was born, he was taken away from me and brought to a different room. I wasn't able to see him for a really long time with the pain from the C-section, and we didn't bond very well, and he never latched, so I didn't end up nursing for very long, and now he has a bunch of digestion issues from the C-section and the formula, and I just feel like if I had educated myself more, maybe we could have prevented it.
Oh, a similar situation happened to my cousin. What can I do? I don't want that to happen to me or to my baby.
Well, first we need to start with your diet. It's vitally important, and unfortunately many doctors do not recognize that high-risk pregnancies and complications come from poor nutrition. And then you need to educate yourself and form a plan.
I admit, I was naive going into this birth, but I certainly do not want to be one of the 3 Americans who deliver by C-section. I have researched birth options and the common hospital routine practices. Now I am proud to say that I have a positive birth plan, and it's based on evidence. I have chosen to give birth in a calm, natural, stress and drug-free environment, and do not want to be induced, have electronic fetal monitoring, or have a saline lock. Research actually ties risks to these types of interventions. I will labor and give birth in any comfortable position. X-rays show that the pelvis becomes wider in an upright position versus laying on your back, and proof confirms that episiotomies are rarely, if ever, necessary. Did you know? Artificial rupturing of membranes can take away the amniotic fluid's protective ability. This also holds true for bathing your baby after birth and not allowing the vernix to be fully absorbed into the baby's skin. Research does not support these 2 common practices. Our baby will be placed on me instantly after birth with no separation. Mothers and babies who were separated for 2 hours had a higher risk of poor bonding outcomes. Studies show babies who receive skin-to-skin care were 2 times more likely to be exclusively breastfed compared to the babies who received routine hospital care. I want delayed cord clamping because it allows the fetal blood in the placenta to transfuse back into the baby. In just about every study, there is a clear benefit, even if it's just for 30 seconds after delivery. My baby will not receive the hepatitis B or any other harmful vaccines. Today, there are more reports of adverse reactions from the vaccines than there are reported cases of these diseases in children. I am so thankful for the evidence around today's birthing experience. Our amazing bodies were designed to give birth. Only in certain situations should interventions be needed. My husband and I have decided to deliver our little baby in a freestanding birth center with a certified professional midwife.
The United States is setting the standards for birthing practices around the world. We as women have the right to a positive birth experience, and through this choice together, we can change how America handles healthy pregnant moms.
Giving birth matters, whether you're in a hospital, birthing center, or at home. It's important to educate yourself on what evidence-based birth looks like to protect you and your baby. If you would like more information, please visit evidencebasedbirth.com and sdbirthmatters.org.